friends, today's video is how I clean the Singer 221 featherweight case. Plus, check this out, 2 tool tips. Here's one tool tip right here. There it is there. It's the kitchen sink fine mesh screener. And what I use this for is to put it right down here in the drain. And now that I have that in there and I use that on a regular basis, I never lose any little dog screws or any other set screws. So that's my first tool tip right there. I'm going to call that Jebb's tool tip number 1. Now, tool tip number 2 is also a safety tip as well. And what I've got here is I've got the hair dryer, which is high wattage. I think that might be like about 1,000 watts or something. And then I have the work lamps here, and each one of those lights is 500 watts, and I'm only using one. So my point is this: I have the hair dryer, which is high wattage, and I have it plugged into one extension device or one receptacle over here. And then the lamp is on this cord going to this extension cord into the receptacle. Now it is plugged into that DUPLEX receptacle right there. So if I was using the light on that receptacle and then I put the hair dryer in the other receptacle and fired it up, or I put the microwave plug in there and fired both things up at the same time, the circuit breaker would kick. So that's why it's kind of a little bit of a safety tool tip. But I hope you found this handy. These little things sometimes are important. And by the way, welcome to Jebb's Kitchen. In the next video, I go from the box to the hook. I look at the hook on the Singer 348. Yeah, I remove the hook. Here's a short clip. Yes, indeed. That is the hook right there, and I put a little piece of green tape on there to, if you'll pardon the pun, to point it out to you. I think I'm blimey hilarious, don't I? I hope you enjoyed that. Now we gotta get back to work cleaning. And I'm still gonna use this plastic wash basin in here. All I'm really doing is, especially for the interior of this case, this box, I'm really just damp mopping the inside. So yeah, that's already been done. So it's going to be a process of me pretty much kind of damp mopping this with a cloth and soap and water. But I'm not going to soak it. I'm not going to like fill this up with water and soap or stick it in the sink. Nothing like that. Give it a wipe down with the soapy water and give it a quick shop towel dry. I have these blue shop towels here. And dry it off with that to get the obvious excess water. And then of course we've already seen that I've got the hair dryer ready to blow into action. So I'm going to do the outside first. And because it is sturdier and it's not cloth, I'm getting it a little wetter than what I would do to the inside. I mean, it's really great, excellent shape. This is like a 1949 machine. I do have the receipt. It's interesting because it has the Singer store on Spark Street in Ottawa. That was there at the time. So it's really, really interesting. So there, I've kind of, like all I've done is damp wet it. And I'm not really going to rinse it off. Because, so there, it's had a wash or a rub down, whatever you want to call it. And now I've given a little towel dry. So get ready, I will edit this out. There, so I'm happy with that. And I also found this in there, and it was in there like that. So, then I think that's to show you that that part of the machine goes there and that part of the machine there goes there. And all I'm going to do with that is just give it a real barely damp wipe off. And of course, you know, I just want to stress again that this is a great time to be a minimalist when we're getting the cloth wet. And and you can see at the bottom down there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little raised bracket that's installed there to hold the oil container. But anyway, enough talking, Jebb, get to work. And I mean, I know you guys have seen and done stuff like this yourselves before. So that's not really all that complicated a process. I think it was in that way. And there's the the container. So there you go. There's a short little video about cleaning up the 221 box and a couple of tool tips to boot. And hope you guys are having fun with your machines. Hope this was helpful to you. Thanks for being here. Remember, a happy channel is a subscribed to channel. Have fun, stay safe. Adios for now.